everybody, and welcome to our big, it's huge,
Huge.
WrestleMania 30 special.
Yes, sir.
Can't believe it, WrestleMania 30 is here. 30 years in the making.
30 years. This is very exciting.
It is very exciting.
Huge.
I'm excited for it. I wish I was going, but you know how things go sometimes, but I will try. I'm trying very hard to get to one of the next two WrestleManias.
But at least we've already been to one apiece.
Oh, yeah. We had one apiece. Mine was a better one, 27, but you know.
I think the one in Florida was pretty good for me. I'm just saying.
They've all been good, and this one better be good as well. We'll find out very shortly. Well, let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do today in our part one of Top Rope Reality's WrestleMania 30 special.
Huge.
Huge, very huge.
I'm just going to keep saying that because it's huge.
Well, let's start off with some of the matches. We're going to start off and talk about each match. Maybe get two matches in a segment. We'll all see how things go.
Yes.
But we're going to start with what has been announced as a fatal four-way for the WWE Tag Team titles.
Interesting.
We have the Usos.
Champions.
Champions, the Usos. Taking on the Real Americans.
Yes. My favorite team right now.
Yeah. Taking on Rob Axel.
Boo.
And Los Matadors.
And boo again.
Why on earth are the Matadors in there and not the Wyatts?
It's for the kids.
There's a battle royal.
I know.
For the kids. They stuck the stupid bull in the Royal Rumble.
That's true. They could put all three of the Matadors in there.
They could.
And nobody would care.
Nope, you're right about that. Well, I mean,
sad.
I don't think WWE will do it, so I'm not picking them.
They'd be pretty dumb to have Los Matadors win the tag team titles.
But
they've had some stupid decisions in the past, but I can already say I feel like I'm eliminating Los Matadors. Like I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I'm eliminating Rob Axel. I think it's between two teams and that's it.
I don't think it's that hard a decision.
Oh,
the Usos just won the titles. Why would they let them lose so soon?
No, and that's where I was getting at. I don't believe that the Usos will lose, but I think that the match, when you go back and say, you know what about that Fatal 4-Way? It's only going to be about two teams.
Oh yeah.
The other two teams, it's going to be forgettable.
And I don't know. You know how they're not saying it's elimination, but you know when WrestleMania starts, they can say it's elimination now.
And it should be elimination. I mean,
it
makes it more exciting, and hopefully it goes Los Matadors going out first, and then Rob Axel, and then get rid of Real Americans. But I honestly believe that in this Fatal 4-Way will be the moment we see Swagger attack Cesaro, or Cesaro finally getting that swing on Jack Swagger on the big stage.
I think that Swagger will attack. Jealousy. Cesaro's going to be the good guy.
He will be the good guy. Everybody
Cesaro's going to be
He has his own section every Raw almost.
Yes,
now.
you don't see no Swagger sections.
No.
No, I believe so. Yeah, we're going with the Usos retaining
because
they may not. Do you think they're still winning the match?
Yeah.
It
could be to where it's a whole DQ thing. Yeah.
I don't see the Usos losing. Not at all, because they just won them. So we're going with the Usos. Usos
are winning because Real Americans are going to split up on the big stage.
Yeah, it's time for them to split up. And too bad that probably Zeb is going to go with Swagger, which I guess
will go with Swagger.
He does need it, I guess. Cesaro doesn't need it.
And hopefully they keep them two together, because I do like Zeb on Raw and SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
I think he's a good addition to the roster.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
Well, let's go over what you've come up with, the 50th coolest maneuvers.
Yes. This came from the WWE, so it's a bit controversial, as most of their countdowns are.
You're going to tell everybody what's not on the list? What's surprising about that list?
I will go ahead and say that there is no move of Triple H on there.
Really?
No Triple H move.
No Triple H?
No
Mr. Ego?
No pedigree, no nothing from him.
I thought he was Mr. Cool, so go ahead, okay?
Okay, no Triple H on there. No rock bottom or people's elbow.
Wow.
To me, that's insane.
I know.
Because honestly, how many times have you said, you want to pedigree somebody, or you want to give them the people's elbow, or even the rock bottom?
That's true.
Those are cool moves. There's no, which this doesn't surprise me, there's no CM Punk on this list.
No.
Come on, the GTS deserves to be on there.
That's true.
Even the knee to the face going into the corner, that was fun.
That's true.
No Ric Flair.
No Flair.
No Flair with the figure 4 leg lock. Come on. Now, honestly, of course the people can't answer me right now, but how many people in their childhood wanted to, go out and play with their friends and put them in the figure 4 leg lock?
Woo! Woo!
I mean, come on. You know? There's no Hulk Hogan.
I'm not surprised. Well, Hogan didn't have any cool moves anyway.
They weren't cool, but I figured since he's back, they'd put him on there. But here's the big one.
The big one.
Huge. No John Cena.
Wow.
No attitude adjustment. No STF.
That's about it.
And no 5-knuckle shuffle.
Not surprised with the finals.
I mean,
that's
let's
get started with the...
But here we go from 50 down to 41 in this segment. Number 50, he just returned, going to the Hall of Fame, the Ultimate Warrior's Gorilla Slam.
Okay.
Okay? Number 49, I will say this, the only female on the entire list, Victoria's Widow's Peak.
Wow.
Okay? Number 48,
That's pretty good.
JBL's Clothesline from Hell.
Okay.
Not really cool, devastating,
Yes.
not really cool. Number 47, Daniel Bryan's Air Goat.
What do they call it?
I don't know why they want to call it the Air Goat. Number 46, Dean Malenko's Texas Cloverleaf. Okay, he works in the backstage. I think that's why he's on the list.
Yeah, probably so.
Number 45, Roman Reigns' Superman Punch.
They love Reigns.
And I love that move.
I like the punch.
I love the move.
We're going to see the punch at WrestleMania.
Of course. Number 44.
That may be one of this.
Number 44, one of the most famous moves, and everybody loves to try to recreate it. Arn Anderson's Spine Buster.
Alrighty then.
I mean, I'm surprised Triple H didn't try to take credit for it. But
That's true. That's why you didn't take that.
Number 43, your favorite person in all of professional wrestling, Mick Foley's Cactus Elbow.
Yeah.
But if they would have said Cactus Jack's elbow, you would probably have been okay with that. Because it's not really Foley's, it's Cactus Jack's.
That's true.
Okay. Number 42, Undertaker's Old School.
Very weird. Because a lot of the people that's on there, I'm surprised that it's on there. Just walking the ropes and
Just
jumping
walking
off.
the ropes and jumping off. I mean, for a big man, that is pretty cool, but I don't really think that it's, cooler than the GTS even. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just doesn't make sense.
Or any of John Cena moves. I mean,
Even
it's
the
John
attitude
Cena.
adjustment.
I know.
Okay.
More
Number
cool, I
41, the last of this segment. Number 41, Killer Kowalski's Stomach Claw.
Yeah, okay. That
one threw me off.
I'm speechless on that one. Especially with the people who didn't make it, for that to make it. That's stomach claw.
Very strange.
Yeah.
But that is our first 10 right there, and we'll go over the rest of them as we keep going today.
Well, let's get on into let's go ahead and end up our March Macho Madness tournament.
Hashtag March Macho Madness.
That's right.
Very, very excited about this, and it's really come down to very hard decisions.
Oh, it is. It's very hard, very hard,
It's
very
huge
hard.
stuff.
But right now, let's see. We got, in our WCW bracket, we've got Hulk Hogan taking on the old school Undertaker, yes.
One man that didn't make the list versus one man that did.
That's
All
true.
right.
Well, I see the Undertaker taking Hogan. Because he beat Hogan. I know Flair helped a little bit in the Survivor Series.
But we know that he can do it.
He can still
and
do it,
he's
yes.
even fought him after Hogan came back from WCW, so I think Undertaker wins.
Yes, I believe Undertaker will win. And also our next match out of the WCW bracket, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, taking on the Flying Goat, Daniel Bryan.
And this is difficult. We both have the Daniel Bryan shirts on. We have the heel shirt when he had the no. And we have his more current yes shirt.
Yes.
But it's really difficult.
It is difficult.
This is a difficult thing, but personally, I'll go with Daniel Bryan.
I will too, because I've seen Mr. Perfect lose to lesser talent.
Yeah.
I have seen him lose to lesser talent. So Daniel Bryan is that. Now to the WWE bracket, we have John Cena, You Can't See Me, versus, oh hell yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This is huge.
Love to see the match.
The biggest man of this generation versus the biggest man of the Attitude Era generation going face to face.
Yes.
I say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I do too. Stone Cold would whoop John Cena's ass.
Because John Cena is just like The Rock, in a sense, and Austin's beat Rock way more than once.
Yes. And the final one out of the WWE bracket, we have Randy Macho Man Savage taking on Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. Wow, that's huge.
But I've seen Randy beat Andre.
We have. I mean, that's been in the past, so it's happened. So it can very well happen. I mean, Andre has faced, in this bracket, has faced Edge and has faced Shawn Michaels, and I honestly believe Andre would be able to destroy them.
Macho Man.
But neither one of them are Macho Man.
Right. So we're going Macho.
I mean, you take out the legs of Andre and you get that big elbow off the top rope, Andre's done. So I say Macho Man.
All right. Well, that takes care of the quarterfinals. Well, let's get over to the semifinals.
Semifinals. This is the last of our decision making.
Yes.
And then after that, it's up to the fans.
Well, in the WCW bracket, we have The Undertaker taking on Daniel Bryan. As much as I like Bryan, it's the Phenom. It's The Undertaker.
Phenom.
He just has something about him that can't be beat and won't be beat.
Right.
So I have to go Undertaker.
I mean, if you go real life, obviously, with as old as Undertaker is right now,
Yes.
then he would obviously lose. But when you go, I mean,
Yeah.
in a real life fight,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Undertaker would lose. But if you go the track record between the two of them,
Yes.
Undertaker would win. With his history versus Daniel Bryan's history, Undertaker wins.
Yes.
Now, in years to come, Daniel Bryan may surpass the Undertaker, and if we ever revisit this, Daniel Bryan may beat him.
This is true. And we now in our WWE bracket, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Now this is another big one.
Yes.
Huge. I mean, they didn't really ever interact in their careers against each other,
No.
but that would be a great match in each other's prowess.
I would have loved to seen that match.
Yes. But honestly, between the two of them and their track records, they both had huge careers, but honestly, Stone Cold had a bigger career.
He did. I think he would
He
pull.
really
I
did.
think he would pull the win. The Texas Rattlesnake would pull the win. So.
Now, it would be a close one. It would be,
It would be a close one.
As Jim Ross says, a slobber knocker.
Oh, yes. Now, folks, it's up to you. On our Twitter page,
You can
which
vote
is
on it
at
with the Twitter.
Top Rope Reality, or on our Facebook page.
On Facebook, you
Mike,
can put your vote
Mike Hogan, Justin Carter. It'll be up there. You pick the winner. Is it the Phenom, The Undertaker, or is it going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Two of the greatest from the Attitude Era, two of the greatest of all time, taking on against one-on-one in a
Yes.
huge bracket that we have really come down to two of the top talent of all time.
Yes.
So this is a very big decision. Now, don't say, just because it's a WrestleMania special, it's not a WrestleMania match.
No.
Don't look at it as Undertaker Street versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
Just look at it as Undertaker track record versus Stone Cold's track record. Who would be the better man in a match one-on-one?
That's it, folks. We'll be back shortly for part 2 as we talk more WrestleMania 30. Because it's going to be one hell of a show,
It will
Justin.
be.
It's going to be one of a kind. We'll be right back shortly.